wouldn't mind chatting with Fisk, see what he knows about all this. But I kinda have a feeling he's not the most approachable guy in the world. And none of it matters if I can't get inside. Wait, I think I've got it. With that fundraiser's level of security, I can't use my press pass to bluff my way in. Unless I'm really supposed to be there. But a photographer needs a reporter. And I bet I know one who's already planning to go. This calls for finesse. Much better. I hope the bad guys appreciate all the effort I go through looking for them. Time's running out. Now that was awesome. Get to the fundraiser while I still have time.
Spider-Man! You wouldn't just leave me here, would you?
Someone's in trouble. Here's a tip. Don't look down. Web slinging failed. Huh. That's when you think I can't get any better.
What are you doing, Reigns?
The shaken victim said, if Spider-Man hadn't been there, I don't know what would have happened.
Wonder what Jonah Jameson complained about before If I don't make it to the fundraiser soon, things could get ugly. My skin's crawling. Can't be late to the fundraiser, or Fisk will eat all. Sooner or later, guys like this always make a mistake.
Suspected burglary in progress. Stand by for location.
Bam! There he is!
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one.
You're not so scary in person. They're all tricks.
Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with catchphrases. What do you think? And of course the Daily Bugle never gets... I was really scared that someone might see me fighting you losers.
Many of the petty criminals apprehended by Spider-Man turned out to be wanted on far more serious charges.
I'm starting to wonder why anyone would keep working at Oscorp.
After I dropped that hairdryer into my mom's bath, the cops sent me to a home for troubled kids. You want to learn real quick what life's about, spend some time in a place like that. All the rules, all the things we say are important. They don't mean squat. They're a lie we tell each other. Chains we put on ourselves because we're afraid to face the truth. I show people the truth, so they can't deny it. I show them how to be free.
I can't risk being late to the fundraiser. The Russians could make their move any time.
We have reports of an attempted car theft currently in progress.
He's right here!
You deliberately, really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing?
Come on, show me what you got. That mask don't scare me.
No way.
You're not so scary in person.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. I almost feel like a bully.
The happy faces of residents no longer afraid to walk the streets prove once again why he's called your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Buckle up! Fasten your seatbelts!
What in God's name happened here?
No way am I missing that fundraiser. Great composition. Only a real sicko signs his work like that.
Yeah, the home for troubled kids burned down. Someone had chained up all the fire exits. The windows had bars over them to keep people like me in, but I was already outside. I watched their eyes through the window as they realized they were trapped. All the kids who tortured me laughed at me. The teachers, guards, and doctors. We all learned a lot that day, especially me.
Can't risk being late to the fundraiser. The Russians could make their move any time.
Thanks for saving my sister, Spider-Man!
Couldn't ask for a better picture. Busted. You know, when crime's up, it's my fault. And when it's down, everyone forgets I exist.
Mencken to cleanup agents. There has been an unfortunate accident at Oscorp. Max Dillon, a low-level employee in the maintenance department, violated safety protocols and was electrocuted. In order to spare the poor fellow's family, and the company, any embarrassment, you are to scrub all security databases of any reference to Mr. Dillon or his activities. Disposal of the remains will be handled with utmost discretion.
Time for alternative transportation. No way am I missing that fundraiser.
Spidey, give me a hand, will ya?
There's danger. I can feel it.
Spidey, great job.
Hurry! I can't hold it for long! Okay, let's ride off into the sunset. I'm always awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome.
The shaken victim said, if Spider-Man hadn't been there, I don't know what would have happened.
Now that's fun! If this costume made my butt look big, somebody would tell me, right? Can't be late to the fundraiser, or Fisk will eat all the hors d'oeuvres himself. We're up to no good. Excellent. Gotcha.
Mencken to all agents. Against my advice, our late founder's son, Harry, has decided to run Oscorp himself. Legally, this is his right, but in order to promote continuity of operations and a smooth changeover, I would remind you that you work for me, and will continue to report directly and only to me. Further, you will keep a man watching young Mr. Osborn at all times. Covertly. This is, of course, for his own protection in an extremely hostile business climate.
Not sure what I was aiming at there. Better get to the fundraiser while I still have time.
Someone's planted a bomb!
Gotta blanket the area and see if I sense anything. Gotta ditch this in some water. Ha! Just when you think I can't get any better. Thank me all at once.
Thinking quickly, Spider-Man dropped the bomb in the Hudson River, saving countless lives.
This just in, webs need something to stick to. have to be quick. That'll wake you up. Yes! That's more like it. Sweet! Time's running out. This calls for finesse. Yes! Hey, not bad. Sweet! Yes! Beautiful. I'm always awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome. Gonna have to find another way. If I don't make it to the fundraiser soon, things could get ugly. Much better. Yes! Time's running out. Now that was awesome. Better get to the fundraiser while I still have time. Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide this. Nighty night.
The spider! Come quickly! What's that? What happened? I can't reach you!
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight. They're getting suspicious.
Is someone here?
Could be worse. I could be Mucus Man.
Close this up and let's move!
Someone doesn't want me finding what's in here, but I'm incorrigibly curious. I webbed your nostrils open so you won't snore. No need to thank me. Whoa, some of this stuff would make for awesome Spidey suits. A big win with style. wouldn't mind chatting with Fisk, see what he knows about all this. But I kinda have a feeling he's not the most approachable guy in the world. And none of it matters if I can't get inside. Wait, I think I've got it. With that fundraiser's level of security, I can't use my press pass to bluff my way in. Unless I'm really supposed to be there. But a photographer needs a reporter. Then I bet I know one who's already planning to go.
Available units, please respond to a disturbing the peace situation. Suspects may be armed.
You send me the dry cleaning bill. On to you.
Fancy tricks, time to fight like men.
You want anything?
Not this time, pal. Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed. I was really scared that someone might see me fighting you losers.
Spider-Man showed once again that no crime is too small to escape his notice.
Now that's fun!
We have a disturbing the peace call. Stand by for location.
No way! I made bail, that's all.
The spider!
When you put forth this week in effort, I feel like you don't respect me.
That mask goes
Did you just expect me to stand there? Fool me once. Booyah! I might just have a future at this. I almost feel like a bully.
Got 221S, residential, over.
Business owners praised Spider-Man for improvement not just in crime rates, but also in the local economy.
Web slinging fail. Huh. Just when you think I can't get any better. Can't be late to the fundraiser, or Fisk will eat all the hors d'oeuvres himself. Oh, Whitney! Thanks again for using me on this.
Hey, I get it. College is expensive. You want to make easy money taking boring pictures of wrinkly rich people? Go nuts. But you should probably stay away from me.
Let me guess, you've got some pointed questions about the task force?
Among other things. I give it 10 minutes before I get kicked out.
Hey, Harry!
Pete! Oh, man. I know we haven't seen each other much since we were kids, but this doesn't seem like your kind of scene.
Society pages. I'm a part-time photographer for the Bugle. Smile. Great, got it. Thanks. Hey, I gotta ask, why Fisk? I hear some pretty shady rumors about him.
He's the only one rich enough who is willing to work with me. I've got a lot on my plate. I can't waste time worrying about people attacking Oscorp. And our public image could use a boost. I'll tell you this, though. The rumors are true. Fisk is definitely into some illegal stuff. But good luck proving it.
Fisk is putting a pretty big target on his back. Why do you think he does it?
He grew up in Hell's Kitchen. Lots of crime, gangs. I think this is his way of taking control. Standing up to the guys who bullied him when he was a kid. But knowing Fisk, he's also got a plan in place to profit from it.
Whitney Chang says the cops on the task force are crooked too.
I just supply the tech. Fisk handpicked the men. But the police chief cleared them all.
The chief's desperate to stop the crime wave. He's not gonna argue with the guy who's helping him do that.
Well, one thing's for sure. The task force is getting results. And no one likes to mess with success.
Drinks, gentlemen?
Take.
Whoops. Sorry.
You know, don't worry about it. I gotta go anyways. I've got, important things to do.
Me too. Something fishy about that guy. Better follow him. That's what I'm talking about.
This doesn't look good. They transferred me to the Ravencroft Institute. This place is for bug-eating lunatics, not a cat burglar with great hair. But something's up. The guards are terrified. Even the doctors are scared, and not of me. I get the feeling they're following someone's orders. So the smart play here is to find out who the man with the juice is and what he can do for little Miss Felicia.
Oh yeah!
What did that lunatic with the robots call himself? A spider slayer? Well, send flowers to his widow. We've made a handsome profit repairing the damage he caused to this city. However, this may expose us to an unacceptably high tax burden. We will reduce said profits by redirecting them to a non-profit organization, the Ravencroft Institute for the Criminally Insane. In addition to the tax benefits, our funding arrangement with Ravencroft could yield some interesting medical breakthroughs. Very interesting indeed.
Everyone's got an angle. That's what Daddy always said. So I know there's a catch. But the offer the big guy made me, it's too good to pass up. A get-out-of-jail-free card, money, and best of all, power. Real power. The kind Spider-Man has. I'll be playing in the majors at last. That's the other thing Daddy said. In this world, there are winners and losers. This is my chance to be a winner. The price doesn't matter. I'm going to do it.
Time to get into my work clothes. No doorbell. Guess I better get creative.
Please, what do you want?
From you, nothing. We just need your waiter uniform so we can serve Fisk a special recipe.
What are you gonna do with us?
Depends how much you bother me.
I'll take that.
I have him!
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
It is different fighting man to man.
Rejected. You're starting to be predictable. Et voila! Thank you. I was so scared. If you want me to let you go, raise your hand. No?
Smashing. Thank you indeed.
I can check that one off my list. Now that's a keeper. It's my lucky day.
Okay, that hurt. But I'm alive, and I haven't grown fur or whiskers. And now, I feel better than I ever have before. With power like this, I could take on the world. But it's not the world I have to take on, is it? I knew there'd be a catch. Well, Spider, a girl's gotta look out for herself. I gave you a chance to help me level up, and you turned it down. It's your fault. I just need to keep reminding myself of that.
Open sesame. Okay, that didn't work. On to plan B.
Lunch with young Mr. Osborn was most enlightening. I'm authorizing all requested funds to finance the special task force we discussed. Schedule dinner with the chief of police so that I may put to rest any concerns he might have. Tell him I'd like to see the personnel files of all suitable candidates on the force. Disciplinary problems are not an issue. Oh, and find out how much Oscorp stock is available for purchase, discreetly. I believe Harry Osborn may prove unfit to act as CEO much longer.
Just what I wanted. Who can resist that?
You won't get me so easily, Spider!
This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. Spidey dance party. Well, more of a seismic blast, really. Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good.
No more tricks. Now you must fight! I will make you bleed.
Well, I saved Fisk from the Russians. Now to find out if I have to save anyone else from him. Nobody knows Fisk as well as these folks. Better keep my ears open.
Of course, Fisk is corrupt, but he's a businessman first and foremost. And at the end of the day, he does more good for this city than bad.
I hope the task force catches that menace, Spider-Man. He just makes my skin crawl.
The problem is the gangs have all this money, and the police have to deal with budget cuts.
That's why this fundraiser is so important. We need the task force to make it a fair fight.
Have you seen the task force at work?
So, this is gonna sound like a bad pickup line, but you seem really familiar. Have we met?
Judging from your bargain basement suit, I doubt we move in the same circles.
Oh, I get it. One with a silver spoon in your mouth, huh?
Hardly. For me, silver's an acquired taste.
Well, I'm here for the Daily Bugle, so, you know anything interesting about Fisk?
I know he hangs out with rich older men, and you're scaring him off, so I'll have to say goodbye. Look me up when you move out of your mom's basement.
I don't live with my mom. I live with my aunt. Well, nice meeting you. My name's Peter. As if you care.
I'm Felicia.
But what? Well, he knows knows how to make an entrance by blotting out the sun. Time to talk to the big man himself.
All I know is Spider-Man saved my brother's life. He didn't ask for money or anything. He's okay now.
Yeah? What's his training? What if he hurt someone while he's saving them? Who pays their medical bills? That Daily Bugle guy is right. Hey, are all these crooks trying to
The police must really be desperate if they're working with Fisk and Oscorp, given their reputation.
I think they team up with Count Dracula to stop the gang. If the crime rate doesn't go down, some heads are gonna roll.
Hey! Back off!
Should I tell Whitney Chang he has no comment on the Russian mobsters tied up downstairs?
It's all right. I like this young man's boldness. He mustn't reveal that to anyone. It would play into the criminals' hands. They want to make people afraid to support my anti-crime efforts.
But if no one knows what they did, they'll get away with it. And try again.
Oh, I assure you, they will not get away with it.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, the task force will get them, of course. We've been gathering intelligence on this organization for some time.
But no one's been able to stop them yet. Not the police, not Spider-Man.
Don't say that name to me! Spider-Man. He fancies himself a hero. But he's let crime run rampant. The police are bound by the laws of probable cause. Spider-Man is not. If he hasn't stopped this scum by now, he's either incompetent, or he simply doesn't care.
What's your beef with Spider-Man? Seems like you're after the same thing.
If Spider-Man is going to operate outside the law, one would think he can accomplish things more expediently. But he contents himself with apprehending purse snatchers. He's a dilettante, a thrill seeker, worse than useless. Still, he does seem popular with children. In fact, I recently secured his likeness rights.
You what? Gathering intelligence, huh? Find out anything interesting?
The Russians are clever. They operate in cells, each knowing very little about the others. When one group is taken down, it rarely leads to further arrests.
But someone's got to be calling the shots.
Well, they do have a central base of operations, but very few know where it is. Finding it will be another matter entirely.
How about this Carnage killer? Is the task force chasing him?
We are interested in catching anyone who commits a crime. But it's a lot harder to find one man than an entire gang of them.
And I bet the fact he's killing guys you don't like doesn't exactly bother you.
I do not condone murder, of course. But am I shedding tears for his victims? No, I am not. It's this very war that will be the end of the gangs. The more they escalate, the harder it becomes for them to hide.
Wait, are you saying the Russians are still smuggling guns into the city?
Don't put words in my mouth, young man. I'm just a backer. I leave the crime fighting to trained professionals. Now, excuse me. I have funds to raise.
Yeah, I've got, important things to do, too. That map I found showed a lot of Russian mob activity around a trucking company. Seems like the perfect cover for bringing weapons into the city. Today only, order a truckload of weapons, get one Spider-Man at no extra charge.